Welcome to the bizarre, the obscure, the black theater. Now showing the boy with telekinesis. Queen was born a mangled baby. Both his legs were underdeveloped, and one of his hands was thin and bereft of fingers. But his parents loved him just the same. Queen was a miracle child, born after 15 years of trying to conceive. At first, they were heartbroken by Queen's condition, but in time they came to accept that Queen was the child God had entrusted to them. Despite his physical disabilities, Queen grew up to be a remarkably smart and curious boy. He loved comics, music, and exploring esoteric topics. One day, while reading a book by a famous author on the power of the mind, Queen stumbled across the concept of mind over matter, specifically telekinesis. The author explained that telekinesis was rooted in the idea that we are all one. If one truly understands this concept, it becomes clear that everything is interconnected. Through this connection, all things can be moved because separation is an illusion. The truth is that we are all one. From that day forward, Queen's resolve was unshakable, as steadfast as a martyr who would not denounce their faith despite facing death. He imagined everything around him connected by strings of light. In his mind's eye, he visualized his room in intricate detail, even with his eyes closed. Slowly, he envisioned the strings of light attaching to the objects around him, lifting them into the air through sheer willpower. One day, as he was deep in meditation, a knock on the door shattered his concentration. Startled, he opened his eyes to see the objects he had visualized floating in the air, but they were now crashing to the floor one by one. His mother entered the room, alarmed by the mess. Queen dear, what's wrong? She asked hesitantly. Nothing, Mom. I was just experimenting, Queen replied sheepishly. I'm fine. I sleep while trying to grab those things. His mother frowned in concern, but Queen quickly reassured her. Don't worry, Mom. I may be crippled, but I'm happy you're taking care of me. Cleaning this up is my therapy. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. I'll call you if I need help. Seeing that her son was calm and unbothered, his mother's worries eased. All right, call me if you need anything. I'll get dinner ready, she said as she left. As soon as she was gone, Quinn resumed his practice. Over the next few months, he honed his abilities, eventually moving objects effortlessly, even with his eyes open. It's time to test this in the real world, he thought. He ordered a Batman costume online and modified it to fit his wheelchair. After 3 days of deliberation, he resolved to use his powers for good, becoming a vigilante hero who would fight evil. Tonight, the world will witness the beginning of change, he declared. Evildoers, your days are numbered. From this night on, they will know the name Kinesis, the wheel of justice. When everyone was asleep, Quinn used his telekinesis to fly out of his bedroom's window and hover to a dark alley. He waited for hours, but no bad elements appeared. Eventually, he fell asleep, still floating midair, a testament to how skilled he had become. Batman must have had some way to keep himself from getting bored to death. Later, he overheard his mother discussing a neighborhood rumor. Quinn, have you heard about the flying monster that's been spotted recently? People are terrified. Mr. Wilson said it passed by his window. Pointy ears, tusks, the whole works. The neighborhood is organizing a monster hunt to get rid of it before it starts eating kids. Quinn's dreams of being a vigilante superhero vanish in an instant. Maybe I'm not cut out to be like Batman, he thought. But I could still be Bruce Wayne, a billionaire. I know just where to start by ripping off those coin dozer machines at the arcade. For more stories like these, hit follow and subscribe. Hope you like the story. Thank you.